on episode 4, and I am ready to jump in. Here we go, guys.
Maybe they really are on a supply run.
No, that's just the cover story. Somewhere along the way, they're gonna meet up with a black marketeer and do a deal. I'd put money on it, or at least getting paid to look the other way. You know this. It's why we're out here.
Bobby, there is a big difference between knowing something is possible and seeing it happening from your damn eyes.
This is the theme of this year, or this season.
Mum told me she was dying and tried to take her away, but I demanded that I stayed with her until she passed. I sobbed for hours. In a few hours after that, I was just tired. No matter how traumatic the loss is, you only have so much emotional stamina. Even grief can get used up. I was tired of being sad and I had to do something. It wasn't going to help the rat, not really, but it helped me.
So we're building a coffin for our dying planet.
I went through the exact same thing you're going through right now.
This is some
And
great
when you come out the
dialogue.
other side of this, you're going to want to be doing something that matters.
We still don't have all the
right.
details of the impact, but estimates put the blast between 200 and 300 kilotons. There's been no explanation from the UN as to why their orbital spotter network did not detect the asteroid.
Stay on the line. Civilians aren't usually permitted down here. You got friends in high places.
More guards than prisoners.
We have to. This block houses inmates with body modifications.
Can't you take out their mods?
Still got their rights. Body privacy is in the Constitution. Konachek is what we call a volunteer. He could get his mods removed, but he won't. He doesn't care if he stays down here.
That's nuts.
Yeah, well, so is Konachek. There.
Okay, I was right.
Hey, Peaches.
So they just have her drugged up? What is going on?
Not here.
Yes, I am.
I must look like shit.
Yeah.
It's the blockers from my mod.
Oh, okay.
Heavy dose.
Can't you take him out?
Life without it would be even less fun than this.
Damn.
That sucks.
Yeah, it does.
People like us, the things we do, it's not just on us. The world is messed up, and it can mess you up.
Yeah,
I was lucky.
yeah.
I had somebody that helped me.
Not every stain comes out.
It just sucks. I wholeheartedly agree with Amos on that. That is how I see the world, too.
Give me a goddamn list of every person on Luna with a direct line of communication to Fleet Command. Fuck!
The second rock just hit
Oh
Earth.
my god.
Where?
It's northwest of Philadelphia. And we've lost communication with New York.
That's
We're not going to Luna.
Nancy, the planet's under
And
attack.
I'm not abandoning. What the hell's going on with the asteroid spotters?
The Planetary Defense Command says it's possible the entire Sentinel system's been hacked.
Jesus.
Oh no.
Motherfucker.
Ay, ay, ay.
We've been blackballed by our whole goddamn staff.
Casey,
Madam Avasarala.
listen to me. I need you to do exactly as I say.
Ma'am, this is Chef Casey on UN-1.
I know who I fucking called. You fattened me up for years with macaroons.
Oh my god. Love that.
See, you have to listen to me, please.
God damn it!
Sir, I'm sorry she made me.
The rocks crashing down on Earth are covered in Martian stealth composites. That's why our spotters cannot see.
Marco Inaros.
Yes, and I can prove it. But right now, you have to trust me.
Sheesh.
You have to link them to the spotters. That's the best chance to destroy.
Yeah,
any
you
more rocks
moron.
along the way.
Stupid
How many more are there?
moronic guy.
Which is why you have to.
Past the watchtowers and the sentinels. Just
Yeah,
do it.
just do it. God, you guys have no other option.
You may have just saved millions.
That's all that matters. Try to think of it as perseverance.
I'll bet you do.
Oh.
Bam! Get down!
Oh god. Oh, gee. Okay. Jeez. Whoa. Oh, that does not look good. Oh no, so okay.
How's it going in there, bull? Go fuck yourself.
I mean, you gotta admit.
You in a vac suit in a container? It's kind of funny that you're a little claustrophobic considering your line of work.
Boss man, we got a security alert.
What the hell is going on?
Sir, we got some kind of disturbance in reactor control. Security units are on the way.
Oh god.
Something's wrong.
Yeah.
Oh, get out of there.
What are you talking about?
Get everyone out of there now. It's a trap.
Go, 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 go!
Firing at us.
Oh wow. Oh! No. Oh my. No, it was her? Fred is. Oh my god. Oh, it was her? What the hell is she doing? Wait, they're all working together.
Yeah. Let's go.
Oh my god.
Firing on us again.
Everyone's getting hit right now. Oh jeez. God, get out of there, Monica. Like, literally leave. Run. Why are people not running?
Comes around, the whole net is down.
Oh my god. No, freaking way. What is this? What in the world? Roll. Like, get out of there. I don't understand. I don't know how Holden can stop this thing.
Well, we go here.
No. We take her with us.
My god.
Get her
I
into
mean,
a suit.
this is nuts. And the whole crew, Holden, Naomi, Amos, Alex, they're separated. It's a good thing she's got that eye camera. Oh, okay, Holden. You and your little gun? Yeah, no. Oh, damn. Okay. But how are we gonna stop this thing? I mean, what do you do? That's one way. Oh. Oh god. Oh gosh. No, they took it. They took it. No, no. 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 Damn, that's good. I'm glad she got some hits in. Okay. Okay. Hello, Seek. She's here because I am in distress.
So sad. It's gone. Gone for good.
He's dead. This is crazy. I did not see that coming at all.
He deserved to finish what he was building.
Wow, what a mess. I'm truly shocked.
Just need to hear your voice and know that you're safe.
Oh no.
Please call as soon as you can. I won't stop leaving you messages until
Yeah,
I know.
I mean that makes, oh god.
My son, you did it. Oh, we did it.
This is our moment. Naomi. I never imagined we'd be speaking face to face again.
If it had been up to me, we never would have.
No, I have. Raising a child gives you a certain ambition you otherwise never would have had. A primal desire to give your child a better world than the one you were given.
Is that why you had our son kidnapped? Could see the father you become?
You're still putting yourself first.
Wow.
But what is done is done. At least now that you're here, we as a family can celebrate the greatest
This
victory
guy
in
is
our people's history.
delusional. Oh my god.
Everything we ever dreamed of.
You've murdered millions. Innocent people.
I freed our people.
Blood on our
Yeah.
son's hands. Just like you did to me.
Yeah, well, you don't realize that.
Tree, the inners will never perceive us as weak again.
Man, you are in a nightmare.
It's time to let the system know.
The way he's manhandling her.
Clean. Open the fucking door. Open the door, please.
God.
Philip!
Any further attacks on Earth and Mars will be precipitated by the inner planet's failure to recognize this new human reality. Gates and the ring worlds belong to the belt, to belters. With the opening of the alien gates, under the protection of the Free Navy, the society and culture of the belt will begin again and remake humanity.
Damn.
Rise up now.
Oh, he's speaking to so many people who are
Enjoy
agreeing
and
with this.
glorious resolve. This day is ours. Day and forevermore. We are free.
Just don't think if you want to get your point across, you want to make a change, you want to be the good guy, you can't kill a bunch of people to be then now you're going to take over and now you're the good guy. You can't. It's not how it just you could try. It's been tried throughout history and it always ends the same way. It's just it's the oppressed, then becomes the oppressor, and then the oppressor becomes the oppressed, and the oppressed becomes the oppressor, and the oppressed. It's so tough because it just shows like how screwed we all are. Like, and these types of shows are tough for me because I think about this stuff a lot, like these existential things that are like plaguing the world all the time and that have plagued the world. And it's like this thing of we could be living a really good life. Most people can live a peaceful, safe life, but we humans get in our own ways, and that just seems to be the case. And it seems to be the case. It will continue to be the case for who knows how long. And it's absolutely ridiculous. It's like I'm on fire and I'm like, I feel this frustration because I get that. The Belters have been mistreated 100%. We started with Miller being, we saw how people were trying to get water, right? The water rationing and the oxygen, the lack of oxygen, just the craziness that is just it's so unfair. So I understand that a change must be made. And of course, the inners are so far removed from what's going on in the belt. They don't care. They're in Earth. And finally we get Avasarala out into space and she's seeing everything that's been happening. So there's like this part of me that's like, I get it. To so many people, Marco is a hero. I 100% get that. And to say that he's completely evil and wrong is not correct. He is right about a lot of things. It's just how he's going about doing it is wrong. But I guess that's the way the world works. Many people have done the wrong thing to get to a better place. That's really what the world has been. And I think I mentioned this a couple episodes back, or maybe it was last season, but it was just like if we had patience, could people like Holden win out? People like Naomi who have those hearts that are wanting to work with with people, not a Mercury, because Mercury made that comment that you kind of have to go through the tough times. People like him can go through the tough times, and then once a post office is open, then Holden can come in and be an altruist or whatever. But I do think with patience and working together and communicating, that also, I mean, I don't know if there's ever been a time where that's happened. I would want to believe that if there was patience, communication, and really just this community-centered, starting that as the foundation for humanity in the long term, because it would take a long time to get, and maybe not. I honestly think if more people work together, we're not starving, we're not stressed, we're not worried about rent and how much groceries are, how much gas is, that we would just want to do the right things and just work together and be happy. But I just wonder if the long-term result of that, going about it that way, the slow way, I feel like there would be longer lasting peace. That is my theory. And I think when you go about it this way, it if you get killing people the way that they're doing it is the quickest way to get ahead. To step on other people to get to the top is the quickest way. But I also believe that is a short run. Being on top, it just will quickly dissolve. So I feel like you get something quick, you'll lose it quick. You take it the long way, it'll last longer. I mean, if you have someone working on your house, you don't want them to just not care what they're doing. You want to make sure the foundation is strong. You want to make sure that the land you're building on is healthy, it's strong. It's so, you want to make sure that the foundation you're building isn't going to be broken down or have cracks in it, or just like, there's got to be this quick fix thing. It is a human thing for sure, but it can be like anything. It can be learned to not do everything that way. Which just, again, everything takes time, and no one has time. It's tough. It's tough to watch this because you're like, wow. There's so many themes in this that are heavy. Seeing Clarissa in prison, and I mean, I was saying take her out like last season. I was like, yeah, I agree with Amos, just kill her. But I also agree with Amos where it's like, it's not 100% your fault. Not everybody has that good enough person that comes into their lives to save them. So people they do evil things, hurtful things. I'm not saying that if you've been hurt or a victim of something, I mean, we all are a victim in some way or some way throughout our lives. We've been a victim in some way. But there's a reason to the madness. It's not accidental. It just sucks. It really sucks. And I wish that the prison system took into consideration that, because it's just people in my life. There's people that I know that I love who've went through it, and I wouldn't have known these things had I not met these people, had there not been my family or whatever. I wouldn't know this, and I'd be walking around with my nose up high and saying, yeah, we need these and we need this. I wouldn't have cared unless I had firsthand like closeness with someone. And because of that, now I see things completely different, and I see the injustice completely. And of course I would see it beforehand. There's always injustice. But I think when you know people, it gets you just a little bit closer to understanding something else. Like, that's the beauty of relationships and building relationships with people from all kinds of walks of life. Then you get a bigger picture of what the world is. If you're just in one group, you will never understand, and you will be very closed-minded, and that is where progress cannot grow. But the prison system, the way it looks in this show, looks terrifying, and it's terrifying in real life. And majority of people who are in prison should not be in prison. It should be a rehabilitation. It is not that. People come out worse off most of the time. There are obviously people who learned and who got through it, but there's so many people. I'm not saying, it's like, I don't want to sound like I'm on my high horse. I was telling you guys specifically, Clarissa needs to be killed. So and this is a TV show, so it's like, humans, we are human. We quick to the, to the trigger. We're like trigger happy. But that's something that we do need to work through, because we don't know everybody's circumstance, and everyone is unique and needs their own specific type of rehabilitation. Things are not working out. The prison system is privatized prisons are growing, and that's also a money maker. Like it's just money. Again, this is what always comes down to, is greed and money. And the prisoners that are in the prisons, they are working, like they clean, they do everything for the prison so that the prisoners don't need to pay other people to come in and do it. So it is slavery, and it is so many people just should not be there. And that is where I'm at 100%. You won't understand it until it happens, it hits close to you. If you have people in your life who are a little bit more unstable, they can't regulate very well. You are a parent then that has to feel fear of when your son, especially sons, because there's obviously more threat, and if they so happen to be a person of color, the threat of that person who's autistic and a person of color and a male, and they just happen to be big and they don't know how to regulate those. There's a lot of those types of people in prison. Of course, people who deserve to be in a prison cell are in a prison cell, and there are people who absolutely deserve it because they've done cold, disgusting, and disturbing things, and they definitely deserve that part. But there is like this other part of it. Like, I think at the end of the day, people are trying to do the best that they can in this situation, but I don't know. I think that there's always a bit of corruption everywhere, and things end up getting swept under the rug, and people are getting paid off, judges, lawyers, police departments, and you just don't know who's clean and who's got the blood on their hands. At that point, you just don't know. It's like very much like, it makes me think of the Joker in The Dark Knight, where he's targeting these corrupt people, and like he sees them as corrupt. And also actually in Bane the same way, because they free the prisoners. And that's the thing about okay, now off my wherever I was soapbox. Bane reminds me of Marco slightly, because Bane he wasn't wrong. If you really listen to what he's saying, you're like, yeah, he's right. Their cause is kind of just. It's kind of just. But then it's the way they're going about it that's the wrong way. That's how you always know when a villain versus the hero. It's pretty clear, but you also, for the villain, you always want to feel like this, that could be me. I kind of agree with some of his points. I wonder. And if I grew up the way that person grew up, maybe I would be doing the same thing that they're doing. And that's what makes it's like so complex, because I can see what Marco is doing. I mean, I'm just thinking, like, seeing how horrible the Belters were living the conditions. I'm sure there's some belters like hugging each other and crying and being thankful. So it's very complicated. It's very complicated. I just wish that there didn't need to be bloodshed. And it's such a tough thing because it's a show, but but there's things happening right now in the world, throughout the world, wars and all of this that's very reminiscent. So it's hard. It's just so hard. And it's just really tough. But it's awesome. It's awesome to have these types of shows to really think, to talk, for all of us to talk. Like my voice, it's good to like, talk about this. And then we can interact in the comments and try to figure out, we can find common ground, or we can be like, I don't agree. But I think most people can agree that bloodshed is probably not the right answer. At the end of the day, it's not. We know that. But we can't also deny the fact that most of me sitting here today, somewhere in my history, my lineage, my ancestors probably killed a bunch of people at some point. I don't know, but I'm here. I'm here hopefully because people try to do their best and we're decent human beings, but I'm sure there is people who did some crazy stuff too. It's very complex. So that is really why, with the way prisons are set up, it is like this thing of, it's complex. It's complex. But yeah, I'm not here to change your guys' minds. This is like my position, and I think because I have people that I love and care about who've been through that, I've learned. I was ignorant and I learned. And once you gain knowledge, you can't spit that knowledge back out. You've got that knowledge now, so you see it. You see things differently after that, and that's good because that's the only way things can change, I think. So Fred dying was shocking. That, yeah, I mean, I guess Marco has a lot of people, and he's been working very quietly. So it's just sad. Rest in peace to Fred. He was doing a lot of good work. And even though he's made some bad calls, he's tried. Yeah, so now we're just seeing what's going to happen. I don't know if this story wraps up this season or if it goes on into the next season. But there seems to be there's going to be a lot. This just really ramped up. This was nuts. I'll leave it at that. I will see you guys in the next episodes. Thank you so much for watching with me. See you soon. Bye, everyone.